right, here at the Tim Bradley Diego Chavez weigh-ins with champion Jessie Vargas. Yeah, I got that in the back. Well, hey, first of all, let's get your prediction on this fight. You were actually, last time you fought before DeMarco, Chavez was on the card with you.
That's correct.
So how do you see this fight playing out?
I think it'll be a very interesting matchup. It's going to be a tough matchup because Diego Chavez has a lot to prove. You know, he wants to, he's hungry. He wants to get a victory, you know, get back on track. He has 2 defeats. I believe he's coming in with everything he has, but I think that Bradley's just too technical for him. I really do. I think his speed is just on another level. Yeah, his technique and his stamina. I mean, he's in great shape, you can tell.
All right, well, let's talk about your fight a couple weeks ago. Congratulations on that win over Antonio DeMarco over there in Macau, China. I just told you off camera, you know, you started off great. At the end, it got a little closer, closer than you might have expected watching the first few rounds, a typical Jessie Vargas style. What were your thoughts on the fight and how it all played out?
We had a lot of fun in there, you know. We started off good. The fight got interesting in the middle rounds, and then I got control once again. I felt that I always had control. I wanted to brawl, to be honest, man. I wanted to fight on the inside. I told you that I was gonna fight on the inside. I was gonna show DeMarco that I was better than him on the inside, and that I was gonna finish stronger than him in the inside. And I did do that. You know, that was my plan. I wanted to fight with him on the inside, beat him in his own game, and then once again go back to my own boxing ability. You know, I just wanted to take that will out of him. You know, I told you that I was going to prove him wrong. I really took it offensive that he said that I was going to get tired and he was going to take over the last few rounds. I thought to myself that's not going to happen, and you know, I made it to a point where I wanted to prove to everyone who is Jessie Vargas, you know, and that I wasn't going to tire up because that was my plan, and I did that.
Well, most people thought that you have a lot better boxing skills than DeMarco, and his one chance was to win a brawl. So, any thoughts to maybe not doing that? You know, you said you wanted to get there and mix it up, but you know, maybe that wasn't in your best interest.
The fans liked it. You know, I came out with the victory. This cut didn't happen during those rounds. I had a lot of fun in it. You know, I love what I do, and I enjoyed myself in there. You know, who knows? You know, maybe I mean, it's in me though. You know, I mean, I always want to give the fans what they want to see, and we have to give them different rhythms. We have to give them different styles, so when they stay happy with the fight, you know, just kind of keep them on their toes. So I believe that, I mean, that's just in Jessie Vargas to give the fans a great fight. You know, that's just in me. But, you know, Roy, I have to respect Roy's game plan as well, and that I was doing, I believe. And depending on whatever he wants to do, that's what I will do. Yeah,
now you've gone through several trainers last few fights. Under Roy Jones Jr. this time. What does he bring to you that maybe you didn't have in your previous outings?
Unbelievable knowledge, man. It's just on another man, it's unbelievable the things he knows. You know, he says he's a boxing encyclopedia, and I mean, the guy knows a lot of stuff. You know, I mean, he's a great guy, and he has a lot of knowledge over the game. He's showing me his perspective of the game, which is totally different than any others. You know, so it's totally different. I'm actually feeling very comfortable and having fun in there. You know, I'm having so much fun. I'm not even focused on what round it is. You know, I mean, it was the 11th round. I didn't really care what round it was. I was feeling great.
Any worries that perhaps he's got too many things going on? He's got announcing, he's got his gym, he's got other fighters, whereas your other trainers, you know, didn't necessarily have as many distractions.
Exactly, but the knowledge that he has, and he explains things to perfection, that what we can cover what we have to cover in a month, we cover it in a week. You know what I mean? You hear him commentating on HBO. I mean, the man knows his stuff. He knows how to explain it in very detailed message. You know what I mean? So thankfully everything's coming. I think everything's coming into play. He's doing a great job. I know that he lives also in Pensacola, Florida, and he's in Vegas. But when he's in Vegas, I take much advantage of it, and I consume as much knowledge as I can, information. I feed in as much information as I can the days he's here. You know, so you know, I guess it helps that my willingness to learn helps a lot. You know, for me to just consume all the information.
All right, well, with that win, you kind of officially threw your name in the Manny Pacquiao sweepstakes. Why is it that you think that at this moment you deserve that shot?
The opportunity to fight Manny Pacquiao, because you know, I'm a world champion. You know, if he wants to come down to 140, I have the world title, and if he doesn't, I mean, I could go up to 140 to one catch weight and fight for his welterweight title. I mean, being a welterweight champion doesn't sound bad at all. You know, why? Because you've never seen a defeat from Jessie Vargas. All you see is great matchups. You always see entertaining matchup. Whether you have good things or bad things to say, you have fun tuning into a fight with Jessie Vargas. So what do you think is gonna happen with the Manny Pacquiao fight? You think I'm gonna back off? I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna move around. I'm gonna sit there and fight. I'm gonna sit there and fight. You know what I mean? You have never seen me be scared of a fighter, and you won't. It's not gonna happen. It's just not in me. I don't know that. You know what I mean? So you would see a great fight. You know what I mean? You would see an all-out war, and fight fire with fire.
Anyone that wants to fight either Floyd or Manny, there always become the detractors of people that say you don't deserve the shot. You're no different. A lot of people.
Yeah, put yourself in that position. Why don't you put yourself in that position? You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. You know, people that say that they don't have the urge to win in anything they do, because anybody that does, you know, they want to compete at the highest level, don't they? I mean, any football player wants to play the best team to show who they are and what level they're at, don't they? Well, that's what we all want to do. You know, we're all these. They're the only older veterans that are still on top of the game. They're the greatest fighters known at this moment in this era. So what? So we want to take them out. Doesn't it make sense?
But you're not a big enough draw, they say.
Of course, we want to take them out. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course. I mean, Julio Chavez wasn't a big enough draw when he fought Asawachi Martinez, and what happened after that? A new star was born. All right, Sugar Ray Leonard, when he fought Benitez, he wasn't very big. A lot of people doubted him, and what? A star was born. We all have those opportunities. Tell me, the Manny Pacquiao Barrera fight, how many tickets were sold there? Do you know? And who is he now? You know what I mean? There's levels, there's stages that these boxers need to, that we all are at a certain point in our career. I'm at this point where I'm at that break point where I just need that opportunity. Give me that opportunity to show you who I am.
So you're a star now, but a win over Manny Pacquiao, obviously you'd be.
No, this is nowhere where I want to be. You know what I mean? There's much and bigger things ahead of me. You know what I mean? And I just have to fight for it and continue to give you a great fight and make those people that don't believe them, make them believers. You know what I mean? And I will. I mean, just as any other great fighter did.
All right, well, when might we know the next time that you fight? Are you going to wait and see if the Floyd Manny thing is worked out, and then hopefully you get in there?
I think well, I'll let my promoter, Top Rank, Bob Barham, Todd DeBuff, and my manager, Cameron Duncan, they're working on it now. Cameron, I just spoke to him recently. He told me he's working on it. We hope for a big fight in April. God willing, it will happen. But until then, my team is already perfecting the game plan. I'm sorry, they're working on the game plan, and because we'll have enough time to work on it and know how to defeat whoever we have in front of us. And if it's Manny Pacquiao, the game plan is already being worked out, and we have plenty of time to work on it and perfect it.
All right, Jesse, we'll look forward to it. We'll let everyone know as soon as we know who you'll be fighting next. Best luck to you.
Thank you very much.